Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of Crack Peg. I'm your host, Andrew6657. Still here. Hello everybody, we had a great week. Friday night was Adoration. Then I had some cheese pizza with my wife, and we watched some Glee. We watched some wrestling. Saturday, I woke up a little early, went ahead and started working on some customs. I got a lot of cool stuff done. I almost finished this Spider-Man model. That I've been working on. Also went and started Sinestro movie figure, and it's going to be the Sinestro movie course outfit over the Sinestro movie figure of the Green Lantern. Most of y'all know what that is. If you don't, look up Green Lantern. And I also went and touched up some classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, and started working on a top secret project I can't really talk about on the show because it is a gift for somebody. So that's what I went ahead and did Saturday. Then me and my wife, we went to Cathedral Park. We saw a Mockingbird, and we saw a Bigfoot. And I actually got a picture of the Bigfoot, and yes, it is as blurry as everybody else's picture of Bigfoot. And then we just ran around like a bunch of crazy people. After running around the woods, we went to Imagine Books and Records, where I picked up Billy Idol's album, Vital Idol. And I also got Portrait of Dorian Gray. Sunday we had Mass at Prince of Peace, hanging out with all my church peeps. You'll do it again. I couldn't get all your hair. Couldn't get all your hair in the shot. We had a quick lunch at McDonald's, and then it was conspiracy movies, Repo the Genetic Opera, and Tu Wan Food. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. For this week's top 5, I'm going to do the top 5 wrestling figures that I wish I had. 5 things I wish I had in my collection. For some reason, I just haven't picked them up yet, or they're just really hard to find or really expensive. And we're going to go ahead and talk about that this week on my top 5. I'd say number 5 is an Elite Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder figures are just impossible to find. I mean, people kind of said Zack Ryder sold out a couple weeks ago when his YouTube show is now only available on the WWF Fan Nation channel, but I think he sold out in the stores more than he sold out anywhere else. So, good going to Zack Ryder. Number 4, we have Hasbro Bret Hart. And I really want this figure because out of all the Hasbro figures, it has a cartoonish quality to it that really personifies the Hitman character. Even though the Hitman character wasn't that deep of a character, it still shows just how cartoonish he was in a way, I thought, with the bright pink, that type of thing. Number 3 was Shawn Michaels Classics number 1 from the Jakks Pacific line. And I really want this figure because I have all the other figures in that first line except for Shawn Michaels. And he was really hard to find. I think there was only one of him per case of toys, so it was just really, really hard to find. And once people figured out he was hard to find, it got really expensive. Number 2 is the LJN Ultimate Warrior action figure. And this one's another one of those really, really hard to find and pretty expensive figures to find if you do actually find it for sale. I've only seen a couple of these just on display, and it was actually the first Ultimate Warrior figure. And it was the reason why it was so hard to find. It was because it was, I think they called them black carded figures, and they were only available through a mail away magazine of some kind that you could get. And he had some really weird face. I know he had black boots and the orange face paint, like an orange motif in black. So kind of like a Halloween Ultimate Warrior looking thing. So I really would like to have that in my collection. And the number one wrestling figure I wish I had in my collection isn't actually a figure. It is the old school Hasbro wrestling ring. And I had this ring growing up, and my aunt Linda Gonzalez got me this actually, and they had to go on a hunt to find it actually. I think they had to go to a couple of KB toy stores before they actually found a Hasbro wrestling ring, and it was so well put together. I mean, it was this one big solid blue chunk of plastic with four very sturdy ring posts on it, and it had the red, white, and blue ropes, and they were elastic, so that was really cool too. They would stretch, and you could stretch out the wrestling figures on the wrestling ring and kind of slap them together. I always did that a lot when I was a kid, and it man, that would bring back so much memories. And it also came with the American flag, and it came with the championship belt. So, and that one's really, really, really rare to find out for less than a couple $100. So, anyways, top 5 this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I'll get some eBay auctions up soon so you can buy some stuff. I'm kind of busy with some orders at the moment, but if y'all just hold on, we'll go ahead and get some stuff on eBay for you guys. And go ahead and send me some suggestions. I'm always taking suggestions for figures I should make, even if you don't necessarily want to buy something. I'm trying to make a LOD set of figures, but I'm not sure which attire to put them in. So maybe you guys could help me out on that. But anyways, don't forget to holla at your boy. Customize some toys.